Some of the most common questions about kitchens, designing kitchens, is the work triangle, how the space is going to flow, how are you going to cook, how are you going to entertain, how are you going to wash the dishes, how are you going to move through this. So you do need to take that into consideration. That being said, in the end you want a very open space, a space where you can entertain, you can cook when you're just with your family, but a very warm, open space. That's the trend, that's where everything's headed. It used to be that everything was very compartmentalized, that you had your kitchen, you had your formal dining room, your living room. That space has evolved into one space. That's how people live. That's how they entertain, that's how they live their daily lives. So that, along with providing a lot of natural sunlight, is really, in the end, what you want to look for when you're designing a kitchen, as well as the materials, what you're going to work with, the granite, the flooring, the cabinetry. So all that needs to be taken into consideration. So when you're talking about kitchens, you're talking about three materials that you want to put a lot of thought into: your cabinets, your countertops, and your flooring. I like to start with the countertops. I like to use granite. Then you can move to your cabinets. You got to make sure those two things are going to complement each other. And then you have to take your flooring into consideration as well. Flooring, I like a natural flooring, have some knots, some rustic element to it. Granite, the same thing, a bit of rustic, but very polished. With your cabinets, I like to see a little bit of a distressed look, whether it be white and distress it that way, or you could go with a mahogany or cherry. I prefer a distressed look over a really hard look. I just think it feels warmer, it's a warmer space, and more inviting.